Friends, of course, salute, to show you all the respect for coming on this channel. Welcome to the Petrinčić Brothers Flying Circus, the radio control. This is the channel when we will try to test as many different planes as possible. Look at this, this one I will put it a little different. Like this. Because we have the clouds today, and I think that this will be perfect, and even more because we have here a beautiful and sexy glider. This one I will put faster. There is no more wine left in the glass, so that means that the red light is on the left. That is how I will remember on which side is the light. And of course on this one the green, do you see, they say? And I think this plane really deserves it. Of course, welcome to the channel when we don't edit nothing. Welcome to the channel when we will try to show you the ultimate truth in your life, and that is, if you will fly RC planes, you will have the time of your life. So don't waste your time, click on something quick. Of course, good enough for the introduction. Now what do we have today? A beautiful and sexy, not the brand new release, because I have this plane at home for a very, very long time, but I think that the time has come that we put it together. The beautiful and sexy, the Eachine ATOMRC Seal glider. The FPV ready glider. Now you have, of course, I will tell you this, you have here three options. You can buy in the kit version just the fuselage, the wings and everything. You can buy this in the plug and fly version, or you can buy this in, you will have the link below. Or you can buy this in the FPV ready to fly version, which of course we have, but we won't fly it in the FPV. But after the flight, I will show you what you get with this plane if you have the FPV version, because I have there the box and the stuff is inside. From the stock, it comes running on the free cell. Of course, I was just thinking to myself, it comes running on the free cell because then you have that ESC that will also power the FPV gear inside, because you have it all. You get the camera, you get the flight controller, you get the antenna, you get everything that you need for the FPV except the goggles. Now I will show you here, look. You have here the compartment. Do you see this? And in this compartment here comes the antenna and everything. It will stick out here. Everything is thought through on this plane. Here comes the antenna. But of course now you can see that I have here the antenna-less receiver. But here comes, I have told you, here comes the antenna and all the other stuff. Of course, in the front comes the camera here, you have the coolings here, and on top it comes the GPS. I will show you later. And of course the ESC comes here. The ESC is here later. But you can see that I don't have it, and on the place on the camera I have another ESC. Of course, now this is the beauty of this plane. Now I have painted this in black, it comes white. You do get the stickers on, but I will just tell you this. One tip, I don't know, don't put the stickers on. Later I have put this just so you can see how the plane comes. I mean, they're beautiful, but the stickers does not stick on the plane. And that's the point. Every 10 minutes the stickers peel off. Of course, it can affect the plane in the flight if you have something here that creates a drag. So this will be just for this filming today, for the Maiden flight, and of course later I will just peel them off. This one I can leave on, and I will just paint the tips of the plane with even more, with some fluorescent, or how they call fluorescent color, fluorescent, so I will be able to see the plane in the air, and of course I will make myself two black stripes underneath. Now one beautiful thing is that this is 1.5 meter wingspan, which in fact you can make yourself the 1.1 meter wingspan plane if you just take this pieces out. You get the different carbon bars for the shorter wing, for the smaller wingspan, and then this plane would be fast. you also get the skids underneath. Now on the free cell, you get also the servos, the digital 9-gram servos. Everything is really reinforced. I mean, the plane is really good. And you can see here, of course, the markings for the CG. Now the Eachine always puts these markings on. Now I will tell you that for me, now what I have done here, now you all know that I was also flying the air loader, the Eachine air loader plane that I have created later the Messerschmitt on with the 2 motors. And from that plane I was left with the beautiful and sexy motor. Look at this, eh? This motor was from the air loader and it fits perfect on. And of course also the ESC. But the point, where is the point here, my friends?
For us?
The point is, the point is that you can use whatever you have at home for this plane. Of course, if you will fly fast, remove this section of the wing and then you really have the sturdy plane. Of course, today I won't exaggerate because the beautiful thing is that now we have the plane on the 4-cell power, eh? And I will show you the battery with which I get the CG, and that is the 4000 4S battery. Now this is interesting, eh? I was thinking myself, hey, okay, if I will go on free cell, I will put inside 2200 and that will be the perfect CG. Yeah, of course not, my friends. Even now that I don't have the FPV equipment in the back, I still need the 4000 milliamp battery aligned exactly with the battery tray and gives me the perfect CG. So this is it, eh? I will turn the radio on and what the hell, eh?
You will throw it?
Oh, I don't know, will you throw it? I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know. But this one I can. Oh, should I risk it or what, eh? Yeah, but I don't know, eh?
Yeah.
It's so sick, my friends. It's so sick because I have told you many times how I was throwing the planes in the back from my hand. I'm really having the problems. I used to grab the radio in this hand when I was able to grab it and put the throttle with one hand, eh? Then I have grabbed the plane, had the radio like this, put at the throttle, throw the plane and go directly to the elevator and the ailerons with this hand and control the plane. But now I can't anymore. I don't feel good hand launching the plane like this. I mean, I don't know, I just don't feel good and that's it, eh? And I don't see the point here. I don't see the point to risk the plane. Okay. To risk the plane, I don't know for what. Because the point here is that we see how the plane is flying and behaving in the air, not how I will get it in the air. So Captain Blush, I don't know. Maybe you will hand launch this for me. I mean, it shouldn't be hard, really. This shouldn't be hard, but this fuselage is really big because it accommodates the FPV gear. So it's a little strange to grab it, but I don't know, Captain. Put the camera there and what the hell, eh? You will throw it for me, who cares, eh? I mean, this is not the weather channel and the channel, but I mean, we're not filming for money, so who cares, eh? As long as we have the plane in the air and the plane stays in one piece. Wait, first, nose, right, left, up, down, and of course you have here the rudder. I will go in the mid rates and what the hell, eh? I also have a little mix, do you see? The elevators, the ailerons to the rudder if I will need it, and that's it. And I will just see now how this baby will glide. Eh? And you can show the CG, Captain Blush, to the viewers. Say, you see the dots? I think that I have a little nose heavy plane, which maybe, look at this, eh? This is perfection, eh? Huh? But with this battery, it is, I don't know. I don't think it will glide too much, but maybe it will, eh? Because the battery is big. Yeah. So this is it, Captain Blush, eh? Yeah. Are you ready for something? The maiden flight with the beautiful and sexy Eachine Seal plane, eh? Are you ready? Are you grabbing it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, on 4-cell it will push, eh? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh! Is it still okay? Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder why this plane was on free cell, eh? Yeah, I will not put the full throttle anymore, Captain Blush, because it doesn't need it, eh? Now just put the battery, align it to the tray.
Is there any vacuum underneath?
No, it's not, eh? Just put it back, align it with the Yeah, I know. It has the really good push on the
Yeah.
on top. Do you have some tape with you? I think that I have a little tape inside. Yeah, what did you lose the for the canopy?
The hatch is not on.
The hatch. The check inside if I think that I have a little glue inside, eh? Well, this is unbelievable, eh? Yeah, eh? Yeah, okay. But now we have learned something, of course, eh? We always learn. This is the learning curve, eh?
Yeah.
There is some tape inside.
No. Yeah, I can't see it.
I mean, this is unbelievable, Captain Blush. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have, of course, you have lost the hatch. Yeah. Well, maybe you can throw it just without the hatch, eh? Huh?
No, Chuck, wait. I'll go.
Do you have something, eh? Yeah, where we have lost? I mean, it's okay, but we have just lost the... We have lost the thing that grabs, that holds the hatch, eh? Yeah, put the full throttle. I mean, this was nothing, eh? Yeah. Yeah, but where it fell down? Yeah, but it went down something here. Now, we will find it later. Do you have something, eh? Did you found something?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this shows the true meaning of this hobby, eh? It's not always joy and rock and roll and I don't know what, eh? But this time maybe this is my fault, huh?
I think it is, eh?
I think it's my fault because I have put it on the 4-cell power, but hey, yeah. So this is it, eh? Yeah. I don't think we will go full throttle anymore, eh? Yeah, this is nothing, eh? I will go what?
Huh?
Yeah, but you must throw it up, Captain Blush, or something, eh?
Yeah,
So
no,
this-
it just went down, eh?
Yeah, of course it went down, eh? Yeah, I just hope if this will be nothing again, that means that what? I will have to put a smaller motor on, but I don't know what's with this, eh? Now I won't put any more the full throttle. Wait, grab it for me so I will check a little throttle. I think that if I put the half, it will be good enough, huh?
Should I go to the taller grass?
Will you go to the taller grass? Well, this time you can go, eh? Yeah, this is nothing, eh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't search nothing now, eh?
Nah.
I will put just half of the throttle and what the hell, eh? Okay. This is sick, eh? What's this? Look at this, eh? The CG doesn't look good, eh? Oh yeah. I don't know, I will go a little up.
Uh-huh.
I will turn the engine off and see what will happen. This is nothing, though. Oh shit, eh? Yeah, but even without the engine I can't fly it, eh? Yo, what to do, eh? What to do with this plane, eh? It's not in the CG, I mean the CG is sick, eh? Even if I turn off the engine, my friends, and the CG is perfect according to the dots, eh? Look, I just can't fly it, eh? Yeah, eh? Only if I'm really look at this, I'm not touching anything. Yeah, oh, this is really hard to film something, eh?
I think that the CG is...
Yeah, the CG is nothing here, or what? I will just fly slowly, slowly, so we will have it.
Just don't hit us, eh?
So at least we will have something. I mean, it does look pretty sexy. Look at this, eh?
Eh,
I can put it a lot down elevator. Look at this, eh? And now I can control it better. Do you see this, eh?
Mhm.
But it's really touchy. Eh? Oh, this is touchy. The CG is completely
Off.
off. I will just fly slowly, and the plane will survive. And they know what I will do, eh?
Mm.
Should we try once more? No, I will just fly.
Without the throttle?
The battery. No, I can't fly it even without the throttle. That is interesting. I can't. The CG is the worst ever. I don't know why, but it's the worst. I will try to come slowly and sexy. I mean, I don't know. I have done something wrong on this plane.
No, you went just by the book.
You know what I will do?
What?
I will slowly climb up. Make some clearance from the ground, and then I will turn the engine off and see what the hell. I can't even control it without the motor. So that means that the motor is not the problem here. It's really with the CG. I will go slowly. Now this is the true test. Good thing that we have put the lights on. I
Yeah.
will go up and I will turn off the engine and I will see. Because without the engine it should glide, otherwise, but then this is nothing then. Wait, I will go here, a little more up, and I will cut the engine off. Because if the problem is in motor, and now I have the engine off. Look how strange it behaves. Yeah, but look at this,
I think that the only problem here is the CG.
No, look at now, look, I have released, the up. And that is the CG, of course, Do you know what I have realized now?
Huh?
I'm still pushing a little up elevator all the time. Down. I have trimmed the plane down. Look. The CG should be, but now it glides pretty good, I will just make a little motor. Look. Yeah. Now I have realized, you know what the problem is?
Hmm.
The CG should be moved to the front.
Maybe the battery moved to the back when I throw it from it, huh?
Now 30 seconds, I will land anyway. Yeah, we will see quick. What if the battery shifted, Cap? Because look at this, it's flying like a crab now. Look. I think that the battery shifted or something. I will come once more for the closure. No, I think that this plane should fly because this is one simple glider. It should fly. Look how it flies on the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if it's flying on the side, it's not only the battery problem.
Wait, I will land and we will see. At least the landing will be perfect, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, the landing was better than the flight,
But do you know that I love this, because it's not always pleasure to fly the planes that flies perfect, and you have no problems. I mean, this is something, because now my brains are working. I'm thinking really hard, what the hell is going on here? Of course, I will put the throttle on. I mean,
Throttle
this
cut.
was my friend throttle cut, yeah. This was the sickest flight in my life,
It's good thing that you have. It's good thing that you have flown that other plane first,
Because that would be something. And I think, Captain Blaž, that maybe the battery shifted now, or the next time I will try and put the battery all the way forward. I mean, this is sick, because it was really nose light plane, really nose light. And find Captain Blush that hatch, hey, no problem, hey.
I don't think we will find it.
Yeah, but it's not so small. But I will tell you this, that kind of hatches, I have just seen them the other day, because you know that we have thousands of RC stuff at home, and I have seen exactly these clips to hold the hatch on, eh? I will find it, I will put some Velcro in. We will check later, Captain Blush, don't worry, who cares about that now? I just want to see the position of the battery at this point, eh? Come here and let's check quick, eh?
Yeah.
This is unbelievable, eh? Look how we have secured this, eh? This is some push rod, huh?
A bush rod, yeah.
Yeah, but look at this solution, eh? He just stuck it in through here. You don't see nothing on, and it did hold the hatch. Or maybe I will just leave this for the next time. I will just shorten it. Let's see this. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, but I have secured it. Why is there nothing underneath the battery like you always do it?
And this time, wait! Film me quick, eh? Because this time, do you know who I will salute?
Cool.
Myself, eh? Because this is the first time that I was flying the plane with the unhooked battery inside, and can you imagine? That is why I was flying like crazy. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is the proof, my friends, say, that after such a long time, I really have a little feeling in my hands for flying RC planes. Because look what was going on in the air when I was flying. Look, this. That is why the plane was behaving so crazy. And I was trimming it, and I don't know what I was doing. I mean, this is unbelievable, eh? And I was wondering all the time if maybe the problem is in the motor. Of course it is not. The problem was in the motor, and the first time when I have put it 100% throttle, that was nothing. I mean, then just pushed the plane down. Now I don't think that even the CG is incorrect.
Yeah,
yeah, the CG was okay, but it can't be like this because the battery was doing this all the time. How can you get the CG? Let's just check quick. If I put the battery in the back, let's see quick.
There's no canopy on, eh?
Yeah, the canopy is so light, Captain Blush.
There are a few extra grams, eh?
Yeah, few extra nothing, eh? Let's see quick. If I put the battery in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey! And I was able to fly the plane like this. I mean, I feel good, my friends. And sometimes a thing like this will happen. And believe me, I'm not disappointed at this point, eh? I'm really not disappointed, eh? This was a really good test of the pilot, eh? Sometimes you should do that. If you want to check if you're a good pilot, have the plane with a really big, spacious compartment, and then just stuck the battery in, don't secure nothing, and just, what the hell, whatever happens, say, and just fly the plane. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, but this is sick. This is the first time
in my life. And you always say that you're not a good pilot, eh? This is the proof that you are, eh?
And this is also the proof, my friends, that this is one hell of a plane, because it has survived such a crazy hand launch on the first time, the crash on the first attempt. Because, I mean, okay, that was not the plane's mistake. I think that the plane is great, eh? Because if we look at the shape of the plane, if you look at the wing area, I mean, this plane can't fly bad. I knew that there must be something wrong. Maybe with the motor angle, or like with the CG, and I have told you in the flight that it feels like the CG is nothing, and it really wasn't nothing because the battery was all the way to the back, and you have seen that if I put it on the back, I didn't even have the close CG on this plane this time, but it still has survived. So this time, at this point, even though the flight was crazy, I will give this plane 9.5 anytime, and from this moment on, I won't sell this plane, because this is now the plane with the story.
You have never sold any plane, eh?
I have now the sentimental connection, because this is the first time that I was flying the plane with unattached battery inside, Can you imagine? And that is why it was so strange, If I wanted to dive, the battery slipped to the front, I had a heavy plane. As soon as I wanted to fix it, the battery slipped in the back. The plane wanted to go up. I mean, this was one crazy roller coaster ride. I just love it, And Captain Blush, of course, if nothing else, after 4 minutes of crazy flight, we can at least check what we have left inside, so we will know for the next time how long you can have fun with the unattached battery. You don't even have to put the Velcro in, nothing. Just put the battery in and that's it. Of course, I'm just
throw
kidding.
it in the
Yeah,
compartment.
in the abyss.
Yeah. What?
Yo!
91%.
Hey! 91% after 4 minutes of the scariest flight in my life. I could be scared for another half an hour with this plane, eh? And this battery solution, eh? I mean, this is unbelievable.
The next time you will have to secure the battery a lot more, eh?
Yeah, but do you know, my friends, I will fix the canopy and this, I don't know, usually you see the plane once in the channel, maybe a lot time later you see the plane the second time, but I will turn the radio off, don't suck the battery. I believe that we will see this plane pretty soon again on this channel, because I want to film a video like the plane deserves it, because if this is true, 91%, yeah, but you can fly with this, what?
A half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour or an hour if you will save the juice, because this is meant for the FPV. If you will go way up in the air and just turn off the engine and just glide, because in fact, man, but this is unbelievable. Eh? This is one unbelievable plane. Simple but unbelievable. I had so much joy with this. I really love it. And now I can also show you, before we close the video, I will show you what you get inside here. Look at this. And now you will see what you get with this plane if you get FPV. Now, of course, I will tell you this. I would recommend you at this point that you do that. With this engine, you will have the fast plane. Now, can you imagine how sexy this would be? And maybe we will film this the 3 times, Captain Blush. Because on the third flight, I will remove this from the middle section, and then we can really fly fast on the 4-cell batteries. But now I will show you what you get if you buy yourself the FPV version, and that version I think that you will not have so much problems like I did today, but it was just because of the battery we didn't secure it good. You get the instruction manual, of course. I will put this here because the table is wet, we had the rain. You get, of course, here a lot of stuff, the wooden stuff for different kind of motors if you buy yourself the kit version. You already have this, do you see? Another kind of, yeah, look,
Hey,
for this.
I think that you should
Yeah,
have put this
no.
in the ribs.
Yeah, I don't know. You can put them, yeah, you don't need to. Why? There is already on this side, it is, or in the middle, there is on one side, but you don't have to put them. It's okay like this, eh? But I think that these are meant that you can glue them on. Okay, let's forget about that. Now, I was telling you, if you will put yourself together the smaller plane, 1.1 meter wingspan, then you have this. Carbon bars, the smaller ones. And now we come here, look at this. You have here the cables, the wiring for the FPV, do you see? For the power supply.
Yeah.
You also get another canopy if you will put the camera on. You can put the camera like this, or you can put the camera in the nose. Of course, you get the different propeller. This one, it is bigger than that one, but just because it is meant to be on the 3-cell power. I will show you, you get this motor, 1400 kVs. Look, this is the, if you will buy yourself the plug-and-fly version without the FPV or the FPV version. Even in the plug-and-fly, you will get the ESC, the motor, the servos, everything. Eh? Look, this is the motor. The ATOMRC motor, beautiful and sexy, but you can see here that you will have to solder yourself this together because you will have to put the FPV here. And now we get this, do you see? Now you have here the ESC. Yeah, this is the small one. You get the XT60, the ESC, because this ESC will also power the FPV gear. That is why. And of course here you have the FPV. Now this is the FPV. Now you can see here, look at this, even with the cooling, you get the antenna, the transmitter, do you see this, to put inside here. It's exactly inside here, it already has the wooden tray for this, and the antenna goes out. Yeah, these are the cables. You also get here the flight controller, my friends. You don't have to worry. You will just stuck it in the flight. You can set it in a way that you can take off with the goggles, or the plane will cruise around you or something. And of course, you get here inside the camera. All that you need for the FPV. I mean, this is really, and you have seen it, that this plane, I don't know, yeah, even with the totally screwed CG, you can still have fun with this plane, and this is unbelievable. Now, you don't see something like this every day.
Interesting,
and,
eh?
Yeah, of course it is, eh? All this you can get with this. So if you're the FPV lover, then this can be your sexy slow flyer if you would love to fly slow, if you leave it at 1.5 meter, or of course the fast flyer, or even more. We have today discovered the third version, if you want the sick flight, the sickest roller coaster FPV flight, then you just not secure the battery, the 4000 really heavy battery. Don't secure it inside, throw it in, and what the hell, expect the worst but do the best, or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what to tell at the end.
At this point, I'm expecting the worst, eh?
Yeah, I have heard something popping in your trousers. I think that Captain Blush, you were making the brownie or something.
No.
Ah, Captain Blush, eh?
I have at least 2 minutes left, eh?
You have 2 minutes left. Captain Blush must go to the toilet quick, so I will close this video. What to tell at the end? I mean, this, my friends, I'm really not sorry for this. This just goes to proof, and of course, if you see that we will publish this video, you see that we don't pretend on this channel nothing. Because why to pretend? This is something that can happen to any pilot around the world, the amateur pilot. Like we...
Pilot, not pilot.
Pilot, I really thought that I have prepared everything good. Everything looks so sexy. After the first-hand launch, I have seen that this motor is really strong, and to put the full throttle, you can only put it in the air. Even on the ground, sometimes if you have the propellers in the front, you can't put the full throttle because the torque will be so big that you will lose your plane on the ground. So this was my mistake again. The second mistake was, I don't know how the battery came out. I just... Did we even check it the first time?
But I have started as tight as I could.
Of course, I have just put it a little Velcro underneath, and this would not have happened. But if this would not have happened, we wouldn't have such a beautiful, interesting video that you can't see every day. And this is something that you have seen now. We have even made the test for you. What happens if you don't secure your battery good? You must really have, because if this was some jet or some warbird, the plane would have been lost. Believe me that. I was just lucky this time that this was a glider. The gliders are easy to fly, high wing. I had more options, more chances that the plane will survive with the battery screwing inside all around in the plane. So 9.5 at this point is really something that this plane deserves, because this is now the plane that has the sentimental value for me.
Yes.
This was such a crazy ride, and I love it, my friends. And this is why we love this hobby. Don't wait too long, click on something quick, because once you will be in the air, believe me that even more today, when I was in the air, I really didn't think about any other problems in my life than just how to get this plane down in one piece so we can have fun over and over again. So this is it. Pilot Robert and Captain Blas signing off from Sweden with beautiful and sexy. The beautiful and sexy Eachine Seal glider. A lot of options on this, from 1.1 meter wingspan to 1.5, from kit version to FPV ready version, from being boring at home to be adrenaline, to have adrenaline rush on the runway and feel really alive. So this is it.
Yes.
The cat watch get quick, because
That's
otherwise
it.
you will have to buy another underpants.
Yes.
You won't be able to salvage them. Another minute and the underpants will be gone. Okay, uppercut, Captain. What's with you?